Oh boy, happy Saturday everyone. Hopefully you're all doing awesome and wonderful. Today is going to be another league video little update. And by the way, I'm going to be doing leagues for the remainder of 2 weeks. So that is 11 days left. It's hard to believe that leagues has actually been out for 4 days because for some reason it feels maybe like a week long, or maybe it's just a weekend. I don't really know. But I'm going to be doing leagues up until the 29th. So it'll be 2 weeks of doing leagues. I'm not going to be sticking around for the entire duration of leagues. I really honestly want to get back to grinding on my my burpee account. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was a nasty one. Want to get back to my Frost Dragon challenge. Go ahead and finish doing that. And then pretty much start grinding rune crafting. Rune crafting is going to be the theme of Nightmare RH for this summer. It might be all the way into maybe like fall. Maybe 99 rune crafting is going to be all the way, like, yeah, like literally this summer, and then all of fall as well too. Water cheers, by the way. Hold on. Oh man, gonna be doing some track running today, so need to stay hydrated. Not to mention it's friggin' 95 degrees. Woo! Okay, so league video is posted on my main channel, and like I said, the next 11 days is gonna be dedicated to leagues. Hopefully everyone out there is enjoying, especially if you're partaking. I understand there are a lot of hardcore people that have already gotten a slur of 99s. I am very much orientated into skilling, and I would really like to walk away with 99 mining, fishing, cooking, fire making, wood chop, fletching if I can, and maybe thieving, because a lot of these little relics actually do go with thieving. But otherwise, yesterday I've just been working on doing tasks. Pretty much unlocked another relic over here, but ultimately I need to get to tier 5, which is going to make my XP go from ×8 for everything on RuneScape leagues to now ×12. Yeah, so instead of getting 800 XP for cooking a piece of tuna, I'm going to be getting 1200 XP for cooking a piece of tuna. That's going to be some serious XP. And it's just going to make my 99s basically pretty much like propelling forward. So that's pretty much about my little league updates, the stuff that I've done. Man, I actually just started cooking like 20 minutes ago, and I'm already level 58, which is pretty funny. Anyways, so that's really just updates around like leagues per se. Otherwise, I kind of really want to talk about RuneScape challenges for a little bit, because this is probably the most unique and greatest game ever, because over the years, challenges on this game has really been like, I want to say, self-propelled challenges. But now we're actually getting a style of RuneScape where the actual developers are very much gearing towards doing challenge updates. And I'm not really too sure if it's because, like, people like us, or I should say me, and welcome if you're new. I cover a wide range of topics on RuneScape, aka the greatest game ever. So if you do want to follow along, definitely smash the like button and subscribe for future videos here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, today really want to talk about challenges here for several minutes. And I remember back in 2005, 6, and 7 when I started playing this game. And then, obviously, 2008, 9, 10, 11, and early 12, very much a different orientated shift. But challenges on old school RuneScape, let alone RuneScape 3, pretty much really emerged with, like, Iron Man mode. And it was, I mean, hey, it was pretty much streamers, aka Bodhi, was in theory, the first Iron Man. If you don't know who Bodhi is, definitely type in Bodhi on YouTube and also Twitch. He was basically doing an Iron Man challenge where he created a new account and was not allowed to trade with anyone. And then Jagex loved it and they rolled with it and they released Iron Man. And doing leagues is essentially, theoretically, a version of Iron Man. You are an Iron Man. You're not allowed to trade with people, pick stuff up. You can only go to certain amount of areas until you unlock new areas. But I mean, that's basically pretty much about it. Challenges have always existed on this game, whether you make them for yourself or pretty much you follow the game's like updates. But probably in about 10 years, and you can definitely quote me on this because I guarantee you in 10 years, this is going to probably be out. I guarantee you there's probably going to be another like UI little hub on your client for RuneScape. And you're probably going to more or less be able to just do a challenge for essentially like anything. Every single thing is going to be like a challenge-based system on this game. What I mean by that is like right now I'm basically doing tasks for cooking friggin' food. I gotta cook 100 swordfish and then 100 sharks, and then I can basically pretty much move into like something different on here. But essentially, there's probably going to be like styles of this game where it's going to be leagues on not a seasonal event, maybe leagues like all year around. And I guarantee you that there will be more variants of like RuneScape, because obviously the first Iron Man mode, hold on one second, I gotta actually look this up, hold on. Old school RuneScape Iron Man mode. Iron Man mode, pretty sure it was just basic Iron Man. Yep. So, pretty much, the first Iron Man mode that, in theory, came out was 13 October 2024, Iron Man, Ultimate Iron Man. So, basic Iron Man, and then Ultimate Iron Man, you were not allowed to have a bank. I actually chose to be an Ultimate Iron Man back then. Hardcore Iron Man came out the following month. Actually, nope, no, that was wrong. Hardcore Iron Man came out almost 2 years later. Obviously, if you die, then you turn into a regular Iron Man. And then several years later, you have Group Iron Man, then you have Hardcore Iron Man, then you have Unranked Group Iron Man. Well, it's probably going to be in the very near future, honestly, where we are probably going to be getting like a new variant, maybe for like leagues or something. And I mean, I keep referencing this because Jagex did drop like the ball a little bit, because they said they were looking at this and then they kind of swayed away from it. But doing player-based worlds, or rather Jagex used the terms of community-based worlds. So in theory, like, picture this world that I'm on for leagues. You can, as an admin, create a world and have like people join it and like your friends. That would probably take up too much bandwidth for Jagex and maybe cost them a little too much money. Or maybe it would be like a private server that you pay extra for each month to actually have people on it. That could very much be one realistical thing too. But, I mean, otherwise, and man, oh man, I'm burning these lobsters galore. Oh, nastiness. Not even getting that much XP. But I guarantee you that there's going to be a variant of RuneScape where it's going to be similar to leagues, and it's probably going to be, like, 24/7. Imagine if you can make a RuneScape account and just progress, like, insanely quicker. The only problem with that is that it's probably going to very much be unrealistic, because you're probably going to have to be in a very much bubble so you don't like affect the other players and economy per se. Because if you're able to very much progress very quickly, well, that ultimately means that, you can probably go and fight bandos, so fast, get a bunch of task sets, and maybe drop them on the ground, right? But unlike in leagues, you really can't do that per se. It just kind of really got me thinking, because there's obviously going to be League 7 that's going to come around, and then we're also going to obviously have like Leagues 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc., etc. And maybe Leagues is going to be around a little longer. I don't really know the backstory of why Leagues is only 6 weeks long. I do understand there's a lot of challenges, there's a lot of prizes, especially for like all the hardcore like players out there. Unlike myself, that is not really no life in this. But if Jagex were to do Leagues, maybe potentially like maybe have like a couple worlds, or it would probably be more than a couple worlds. Maybe have it so you can do Leagues anytime, but then that would take away like the League like experience per se. I honestly really don't know. I totally lost my train of thought. I feel like a drunken baboon. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. All that I know is that this game has literally just changed so many times, but it's not terrible as long as it doesn't affect like the main like gameplay. As long as like modern day old school RuneScape is very much preserved, then I think having like open community league worlds probably won't be the baddest thing. But who knows, you know, maybe the old school RuneScape team is actually considering doing that, which would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. Otherwise, to really wrap up today's video, probably going to be finishing cooking for today. Hopefully I can get to cook 100 sharks. And then I'm probably going to be moving on to fletching, which is going to be nice. Level up some fletching, do some fletching tasks. Maybe even dabble in crafting a little bit. I got to go ahead and do a lot of other things to unlock this relic and also the next relic as well, too. So, I got some AFKing to certainly do on Leagues. As always, let me know in some comments down below if you are enjoying Leagues per se. If you're not, definitely let me know why. I have, like, don't get me wrong, I do read your guys' comments, even the artards. I just don't have the time to reply to each and every single one of them, and I do apologize for that. But understand that it's it's a little unreasonable, multiple YouTube channels and a lot of, like, YouTube comments. But I do see what you guys are saying, and to be honest, there are a lot of people that don't enjoy doing Leagues because they call it XP waste. Yeah, in theory, I am kind of wasting XP, I should say, for about 2 weeks, and also delaying, increasing my money on old school RuneScape with some Frost Dragons. So I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you kind of got me there. It is kind of a waste of XP, but I'm probably gonna name today's episode pretty much that. So let me know down below in some comments if you agree with that. Is Leagues of waste of XP, or is it just a fun challenge? Me personally, I honestly think it's probably just a fun little challenge. Alright, take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow on another episode. Or actually, tomorrow I might be busy, so Monday I'm probably going to be posting a video. Should have some good League updates then. Later, everyone.